How to make a dot plot on Google Sheets. All right, so I've gone out and I've asked, looks like maybe 14 individuals. How many people have you dated in high school? And so I get this numerical value here. Now the first thing I'll probably want to do is I might want to organize those from least to greatest. So I highlight all the rows by clicking, by left clicking and dragging down. And then I will right click and scroll down and I will go sort range. Just say sort from A to Z. And there we go. Now I've got them all in order. Kind of an important thing actually when making a dot plot. Okay. Now to make a dot plot, you got to finagle a few things. So the first thing here is you want to label this count. And we need to say, all right, now how many zeros do we have? Well, this would be the first 0, and this is the second 0, all right? And so we got to actually type in a few of these. That's why it's important to put your data in order, okay? How many 1s do we have? Well, this is the first one, the second one, and the third one. How many 2s do we have? We have first one, second one, third one, fourth one, all right? How many 3s do we have? That's the first, the second, and 4s, that's the first, that's the second, and then 5s, there's only 1 5. All right, so the count tells me what position is it? It's the first, the second one of that type. Then all you're going to do is you're going to come up here and highlight both rows again by clicking on the left button and dragging across. Once I've highlighted both, and the titles. Titles are nice because Excel will automatically title it for you if you highlight it. You're going to go insert, or you can come over here to insert chart and click on that, and it'll try and take a guess of what you want. I don't want column chart. I want a dot plot, and so you're going to come over here, click on this column chart, and go all the way down. And I want a scatter plot. All right, now this is it. This is basically it. The only problem is that it's a little tight. Can't really see what's going on. I see a value way up here at the top. Might want to zoom out and play around with a few things. You can see obviously the setup here, but if you go over to customize, I would come down over here and I would say horizontal axes right down here. I would open that up and I would display what my minimum value is. I want it to go, my horizontal, I want to go from 0, but let's go further than 5. Let's give it a little bit of leeway. Let's go maybe 0 to 7, okay? And that'll just kind of give me a little bit more room on the edge. And then if you want to, actually, you could even go -1 too. That'll give you a little edge over here on this edge. I don't like that though, I'm gonna go 0. And then I'm going to go to vertical axes, and since I'm a little crunched up here at the top, I'm going to move that higher than 4. So my top is a little higher than 4, and I want my minimum value to be 0, and my high, let's give that one a 7 as well. All right, now you can kind of start to see the look and the pattern. Okay, now if you're not happy with your labels down here, you can always change those. Once you click on those, it goes right to horizontal axis title, and you can change what you've worded. You can also change the font, the color of the text. You can really jazz it up nice. You can play around with some of that. Oh, that looks nice. Maybe I'll click on the count over here and make that also that raspberry beauty. All right. You can also change the dots, and if you go, I believe it's series, and you can change it. So if you don't want circles, you can do X marks or pentagons. We can make them pentagon shapes. We can make them a little bigger if you don't like, maybe you want them a little bigger. Maybe you don't like it blue. Maybe to go with that raspberry, maybe that color might be the type, right, you might want. Anyway, so there's all sorts of different things you can do to change the color, the words, all that stuff. So have fun making your dot plot.